So, you got chickens. Congratulations! But they grow up fast, don't they? And you need a spot to put them. You need to convert a shed into a coop? Come on inside, I'll show you how. I converted this shed into a coop. Now it's still partially a shed where I'm standing, but from this part beyond, it's a coop. And I'd like to show you. So first off, I've got a sliding door here that I built. It's just an old fence post and 2 pulleys, and it just slides on there. That's going to enable us to get in and out of the coop. Now before I go any further and show you in here, I still need to show you out here. This is our egg collection right here, okay? So our nesting boxes are right here, egg collection right there. So we simply just pull this up. There's one in there now. Well, hi, Annie. I'm gonna get rid of these. Ooh, they're still warm. Hi, honey. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I know. So as far as coop essentials go, you need nesting boxes and you need roost bars. Make sure the roost bars are taller than the nesting boxes or they will get confused. One thing that I did add that I didn't originally put on there was I just added that poop tarp. Now, you may heard some people talk about a poop board, but it's basically just a poop catcher, and you can see it works. So basically all I do is I unhook that right there. I have a trash can sitting down here, and it literally just falls in there, and we're good to go. It really helps extend the life of the floor and your bedding. Another essential item, a door. They need a way in and out. So what I did is I have a pulley here, and the rope is going through the shed out to another pulley, and then I pull that and it moves the door. Here, I'll go outside right now and do it a couple times so you can see it in action. And if you'd like to see me almost fall, yeah. So that's how I use the door. That's how I made the door. Up top, you can see right there, this is like a screw-on or a clamp-on weight. Now, you can use whatever you want, whatever's going to work. This is actually off, I think, a kitchen sink faucet, and just kind of gives me some weight so that wants to go down, especially in the winter time. This can get, not only can the inside get built up with bedding, but on the outside, when it's wet, the wood can swell. Recommendation I would make is don't use wood for your door. Use a sheet of plastic, something that's not going to swell or take on moisture. I've had a little bit of issue. It's not too bad, but just a heads up. Let's talk windows and ventilation. So we've got a fan that stays there full time. It's bolted down. I've got a window on that side. And then we got a window on that side. So those pretty much stay open all year round, just to vent. So you want vents. You don't want big gaping holes, but vents are good. Another benefit to the windows is in the winter, it lets in some light, which is going to give you better egg production because it does drop off in the winter. So basically, all I really did was I did have to level the floor a little bit, but maybe you guys don't have to do that in your case. But really, I just put up this wall and then just started adding to it. I'll link a really old video down in the description that has all the original photos, and so you guys can get a better idea of how I actually built it. It's not a very good video because I was just starting out, but it'll give you a really good idea of what everything looked like from nothing. So a nice little addition that I made. We put a little hook there so you can hang the egg basket. I just want to show you kind of what I do for storage as well. This is where we keep all of our feed bags. It's cram full of feed bags. So before winter hits next, I'm going to line the inside of the walls with feed bags for insulation. This is where we keep our scratch grains, which I need to go buy. That's where we keep our food. Make sure your stuff is mouse proof. And then I like using this little container to fill my feeders. It works really good. It's a kitty litter container and a funnel. And I'll show you guys about the feeders and the waters here. I'll go into detail and I'll show you how I built them, tell you the measurements and what parts you need and stuff. So I think that's pretty much for the inside. Let's go outside. So now let's break it down. Let's see what parts we need to make this. We need a 40-inch piece of 4-inch PVC. We then need a 4-inch to a 2-inch adapter. Then you want a 90-degree elbow. So this one also is 40 inches long, this piece of 2-inch. We've got 4 cups in it. Might be a little bit of overkill, but check this out. You need to see this. Come here. Make sure you guys put a clean out on the end. It's going to build up with some nasty green stuff because it's water and you're going to want to clean it out. Now for the feeders, the very bottom piece are sanitary tees. And you'll notice on the inside, there's reducers. A 3-inch to a 2-inch reducer. It fits directly in that sanitary tee. Keeps it from flowing out everywhere. You'll notice the cutout I had to use so they could get to the food. The length of the feeders is the same as the length on the waterer, 40 inches. Taking a look at the top of the feeders, I just use end caps, and that keeps the rain out of them and the food's nice and dry. Just be sure to not put them on all the way. They're really hard to get off. So one thing I want to make note of, on the feeders, I did not glue them together, so I could take them apart and clean them if needed. But on the waterer, that is all PVC cemented together. It had to be because of the water pressure. The main benefit, as you can see, is you can fill the food and the water from the outside of the run. It's beautiful. Now one thing I want to point out too, around your run, the whole perimeter, you need big rocks all the way around to keep anything from digging. Now a little bit about how I did my run. As you can see, this wall here with the door is the only full wall that I had to build for the run. The rest of it is stacked on my fence. So that's how I did that. Get you a better view here. You see that? I already had an existing fence. So in order to make it taller and make everything the same height, that's how I did it. And this particular fence, the panels stagger. So I just had to do a little bit different sizes to make the top flat. But that's how I did that. And then to keep the hawks and everything away, we put up a big owl and his head turns. And that does help. So, but you can see the rocks here all the way around. Really keeps the critters from getting in there and doing anything. Well, I hope I covered everything good enough for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to answer them for you. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for you. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. We'll see you later.